Welcome back to Road to 800. It's gonna get interesting today. Because we're going really heavy. So, loading up on some extra carbs. These Sara Lee muffins are really, really good. Guys, don't forget, listen, today's gonna be a great day. Julius, let's get serious. Woosah, woosah. We're going heavy today for some reps. Don't forget, for those of you who are struggling with your progression in bench press, whether you've hit a wall, you plateaued, don't forget you can go to irregularstrength.com and sign up for my 12-week bench program, which is more along the lines of advanced, or you can sign up for my 8-week bench program. Don't forget, irregularstrength.com. Say it with me, irregularstrength.com. Get signed up for them programs, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the videos, and click the bell. Click the bell. I say it over and over again so you can click the bell. I need you guys to continue sharing the video. The page is growing. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm excited. We're going heavy today. When I mean heavy, I'm talking about over 600 pounds, 4 reps. It's just me today. Nobody wants to hang out. Nobody wants to bench. So I got to make it happen. Get ready, because it's about to go down today. Let's go. Just explained a little bit what I feel like, what it does, where I learned it from.
There's going to be so many people on the interwebs doing this, and they're
Oh,
going
I
to
promise you,
credit
they're gonna be
Shane.
like, man, who
came up with this?
That
little bitty
wanted to do. Right, there you go. So try to get a full, the same motion, like a J almost. Up, J. Yep, now there you go.
Oh, snap.
That's rough right there, man.
God.
That's a beast. Yep. That's a good variation. What made you think of that? So we're just here doing more warm-ups before I head in the bench. My buddy Shane here, the manager at the gym, kind of showed me a variation that he does to get these rear delts firing. I think I found one of my new favorite variations when it comes to back, shoulders, and I noticed too, I felt it pulling on the front delts too. So front delts, rear delts, just your whole shoulder region. But this is freak nasty. I call this the freak nasty. Here we go. So I prefer using the wider bar. We can get a hand placement outside the shoulders, that way I can get some nice stability. Let's keep the bar, the handles facing towards the rack. Let's just come up, pull it up. Start out with some light weight. I'm gonna come straight up, come down like a J. Yep. Oh man. So you're fighting the weight backwards, because it wants to pull you forward. It's got everything on fire. The burn is there. So try this out. It's called Freak Nasty. Hey, listen, no, seriously, this is what I'm always big on. Never be above it. You see something that somebody's doing and you think it could be you could have use out of it, try it out yourself. Don't judge. I could have easily said that's a gym fail, what he's doing over there. But actually, it's not a gym fail. That's Julius certified. That's irregular certified right there. Guys, you got to try the Freak Nasty rear delt setup. I love it. I love it. Yeah, let's go. Let's move on. You guys have been loving me take the chalk, whether I'm putting the chalk marks down. We're not doing as many sets and reps today, but today I'm going to write the number down that I want to see. Visualization. We're big on visualization, seeing yourself do something. And I'm going to put this number down and the amount of steps I want to achieve. So every time I step up to the platform and I see this, I know that in my mind, this is what I'm working towards. We want that today. So that's what we're working towards today. I promise I'm gonna clean it up when I'm done. No disrespect. It's probably gonna be off here and there. It might be like 642, 643, because we're using kilo plates. I haven't added it up yet, but that's what we're going for. Haven't been this heavy, like over 600 pounds in weeks, ever since I got injured. So that's been roughly around 5 or 6 weeks ago. The weight always felt heavy you know, when you take breaks, like, and you forget about the small things that got you to where you're at, that exposes you and opens up for injuries and things alike. So I think that's the root of my injury, and why I got that shoulder injury was because I wasn't doing the things that it took to be successful, to get me to where I'm at today. I was able to assess the situation and work on building myself up back up mentally, because before physically, I have to start with here, because if this isn't right, then it's not gonna translate over to this. So you can use that in your work. I mean, literally, when, in your work environment, home with your family, we have to work on this. This is very key. And you work on that through meditation, talking about it, talking to people. Don't recluse and like distance yourself from people, especially for those of you who struggle with depression. I myself have experienced depression, or still experiences depression. It's not as much now as it used to be, but guys, the biggest thing is you have to have outlets, you have to talk to people about it. And of course, I make myself vulnerable. I come on here and talk to you guys about it. You know, we have this thing about toxic masculinity where men are always supposed to be tough and we never cry, we never show emotion, we never show weaknesses. But man, at the end of the day, man, like, that's just a facade, because everybody hurts, everybody goes through pain, people process it differently. But guys, if you wanna continue to reach the next level and better yourself over and over and over again, you have to tackle this first. Best way to do that is talk to somebody close to you. Talk to somebody who has some sense. I feel good today. I haven't had any pre-workout yet. I'm gonna take some here in a second, but I feel pretty optimistic about this weight moving. And all week I've been kind of stressed about it, because we jumped from doing sets and reps of like 500 to 540. Then I had to take about a week and a half off, went to camp, which I did that during my deload week, so I got a little workout in. Missed about 3.5 days. As soon as I got back, came in, got a session in, which I needed because my body was beat down. And now we're just building, man, because Road to 800 doesn't stop. And for those of you who love to hate about this progression that I'm making, guys, you gotta understand this, man. Like, this is literally like driving across the United States. You're gonna have pit stops, you're gonna have different things that you encounter. You may have a flat tire here, you may just have problems, you gotta stop and eat. So on this destination, on this road to 800, understand that people encounter problems, but it's all about how you deal with that problem. If you don't fix that flat tire, you're not gonna go anywhere. You know, you might ride on the rim for 50 miles and then, you know, before you know it, you create other problems. So if you don't fix one problem, you create another problem by not fixing that problem. So we had to start addressing the problems, which we knew what that was, and we worked on those things. And now, we're back, yeah. What's up, guys? Here we have the Ghost wrap. A lot of people have been asking me how I put my wraps on, which wraps did I use. I believe these are the level 4. These are the Reaper wraps. These are one of our stiffer wraps. So for those of you who like a stiffer wrap, these will be the ones. Remember, Reaper wraps. These wraps either have the thumb loop or it has the self-tightening system, this extra band right here. So what you kind of want to do is you want to put it right over your wrist line towards the thumb. I don't like to put mine up on the thumb, simply because it just feels like my thumb is dislocated because of all the pressure. But we want to put it right here where the wrist meets the hand. You want to back it up and you want to wrap it. Get you a nice stretch. You want to wrap it down. Get it as tight as possible. But it's as simple as that. Game time. 800 pounds at stake. Let's go. Let's go. It's game time. Let's go. Tap in. Let's go. Shane, all I need is a lift off.
Yes, sir. You got this, man.
It's time to tap in. Let's go. Oh, wait.
Come on, Duke.
Come on, sir.
Come on.
Come on, up.
2.
Come on.
Yep. 3.
Come on, up.
4.
Come on, up.
Come on.
Up.
5.
Oh.
Come on. There we go.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
Game time, baby. Let's go.
How did that set feel?
Like magic, voila. I'm back. Y'all counted me out. People were counting me. Listen, I appreciate my faithful followers, my YouTube followers, the ones that always kept giving me motivation and speaking words, speaking life, instead of speaking negativity and wishing down on me. I appreciate you guys. I'm back. I'm back like 2-3. Remember when Jordan took that long break? Then he went from 45 back to 23, and it was like game over, lights out. That's how I feel right now. 800 plus does not stand a chance at all. That's fire right there, boy. That 640 didn't stand a chance, baby. Very ecstatic. I'm pumped about the weight, how it moved today. That's a gym PR for 640 to move like that, leaving a couple reps in the tank. Man, it's gonna be dangerous where we're at in about 6 weeks. So I'm very grateful, I'm satisfied with that, but here's the thing. Since I'm always transparent with you guys, yesterday I was about 70% sure that I was gonna call my cameraman and say, hey look, tomorrow's a no-go. I had every excuse in the world not to come and lift because I wasn't confident enough. I was doubting myself, and I allowed the what ifs to creep in my mind and tell me that there's a chance that I might get an injury or that I'm not gonna get the weight that I was set out to do today. But you know what? I put those what ifs to the side, got it out of my head, thought about who I am and where I come from and what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. I'm a specialist. And there's times in your life where you gotta take that and you gotta really believe in it. You gotta back it up. I talk to you guys all the time about backing it up, practicing what you preach, and putting those things into effect. Let me tell you what, today was a day showing to myself that you can bounce back from an injury. Like literally, I suffered an injury where I thought I ended my career. But because I did the things that I was supposed to do, such as recovery, and took care of myself, and allowed myself to creep back up slowly, man, we're back. We're back. So again, I appreciate your support. Subscribe to the channel. I'd like to give a shout out to MHP. Go to mhpstrong.com if you need any supplements. Definitely Ghost Strong equipment. Again, Ghosts Strong and Ghost Strong equipment. For those of you who need equipment. Again, Obsidian, ammonia salts, weed pellet. For those of you who need hormone replacement. Shout out to my coach, Josh Bryant. Shout out to Iron Edge Gym here in Owensboro, Kentucky. And you already know, Hustle Butter. Get you some Hustle Butter for those of you who are struggling with aches and pains. And guys, don't forget, if your girlfriend benches more than you do, you need to get my 8-week bench program or the 12-week bench program or both. If you want to impress your gym bros and your bench is still in puberty, let me help you get your bench out of puberty and let's get that big bench, baby. Go to irregularstrength.com and sign up for my 8 or 12-week bench program. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.